Black women, all two of y'all watching, what took y'all so long? Ever since social media went mainstream, black men has been calling out the behavior of the ratchet ghetto hood rat pros that's been destroying y'all image. Now here we are in 2024 and it took an award show that can pass as a night in the strip club for y'all to finally see what we talking about. The show predominantly featured city girl rappers like Megan Thee Stallion, Sexy Red, Lotto, Ice Spice, etc. In fact, I don't think it had any male rappers outside of maybe Will Smith, but it did have women dressed as men performing their songs. It has been everything the Boondocks has been warning us about ever since BET lost its black ownership.
Everyone can't stop talking about last night's BET Awards, which is supposed to celebrate the best in black entertainment over the past year. Now, of course, there were viewers who voiced their frustration with some of the performances and nominees, asking the question, who are the BET Awards intended for? The Boondocks has always been a vocal critic of BET in general, even dedicating several episodes to spoof the network back in 2007. That led to the episodes being banned from airing on television for some time. Series creator Aaron McGruder has frequently lampooned BET for its poor quality programming, stereotypical content, negative influence, and has even accused them of dumbing down black people. After the award show aired last night, many viewers would take to social media to express the same thoughts as McGruder and the Boondocks, claiming that BET is harmful to the very people it aims to entertain.
Our leader, Bob Johnson, had a dream of creating a network that would accomplish what hundreds of years of slavery and malt liquor couldn't. The destruction of black people!
Since BET came into existence, terrible things have happened to black people. Dropout rates, teen pregnancy, unemployment, and incarceration have skyrocketed since our debut 25 years ago.
Next month, we're going to have our first award show honoring video hosts, or as I like to call it, a award show.
The Asian vice president that identifies as black when convenient, Kamala Harris, did her best Hillary hot sauce impression by saying to Taraji P that even she is out here in these streets.
Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. As they say, they're not like us.
Taraji P, who performed Kendrick Lamar's diss to Drake that coined the term, "They Not Like Us," failed to mention that Women Like Kamala is exactly who that song was talking about. It's also talking about Dominican women like Ice Spice, who also is only black when it's convenient. But it seems like 2024 is the year of the exposed because sisters of the community are finally speaking out.
How much more ass shaking am I gonna have to see tonight? First, they opened the show with Meg shaking her ass. Then it went to Sexy Red shaking her ass. Then it went to Glorilla shaking her butt. Then Lotto shook her butt. Now Ice Spice is shaking her butt. Somebody please get up here and just sing and rap the song without having your cheeks out. And they keep zooming in every time they shake their butt. God, I fear the next generation. Lord, have mercy. Pray for them, please. I stayed up because I really wanted to support BET and I really wanted to see Usher get his Lifetime Achievement Award. But when I tell y'all, I cannot watch another minute of these performances. Then they keep showing the audience, they keep putting the camera on people. They're not having a good time. They're not even cracking a smile. They're not laughing at the jokes. They're not even standing up when the people come out to perform. BET, I'ma head out.
Those female artists are Gen Z, Gen X's children. You know, the generation that's willing to fight teachers for trying to discipline their badass kids. Also, the generation that embraced individualistic mindset and played a large role in the destruction of community parenting. But when can't nobody tell your kid shit, that opens the door for degeneracy. And now they grown up and all of a sudden you want to pray for them. But don't pray for them now. Blame your boomer mama that was perfectly fine removing Christ and ass whoopings out of school and replacing it with the No Child Left Behind program while dumbing down your sons on Ritalin and handing out degrees like Halloween candy to your daughters and wonder why they too stupid to do more than shake their ass.
know, y'all, if it's just me, and I might get a lot of backlash for saying this, but I just feel like the BET Awards have now become this promotion of degeneracy on the Black community. Like, if I'm being honest, like back in the day when I was growing up, the BET Awards used to be a celebration of like Black excellence and Black artistry and Black creativity. And they would even have people who would talk about programs that were winning humanitarian awards for having programs in the Black community, putting young Black men in schools and teaching them how to be men, and putting young Black girls in different programs that would help our community. And now I didn't even get to watch the BET last night. I saw clips on TikTok, and it's just like, I'm glad I didn't watch it. Used to back in the day, they would dress up and they would put gowns on and put their best suits on. It was a celebration of Black excellence at one point. And it's just like, now it's just been degeneracy. It's just degenerate stuff now. It's like Black culture is like this stereotypical idea, like the stereotypical preconceived notion that a lot of white people have towards Black people. That's what was on last night. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but what do y'all think about that? Like, did y'all watch the BET Awards last night? Like, it's just not what it used to be. It's just not what it used to be. That's all I'm saying.
Ever since the 60s, the queens of the community have been selling out to the Democratic Party, feminism, and family court. They've also pretended to be Christian the whole time, and Christians should know you reap what you sow. This is what Big Mama meant when she said that one day the chickens will come home to roost. Government zaddy is your daddy, and your reward for selling your soul is to forever become the face of Jezebel.
We need more balanced programming from BET. I agree with that. Lavelle said, what's wrong with the NAACP Image Awards? Nothing is wrong with it. That's my thing. The NAACP Awards still has standards. The Grammys still have standards. You will not catch some of these artists who we see going to BET Awards doing some of the things that they do if they go to the Grammys, doing some of the things that they would do at the NAACP Awards, because we have lost leadership. Let me explain this about Deborah Lee real quick before we move on. You can say whatever it is that you want about Deborah Lee, but what you can't say is that she did not have standards. She put her foot down to where activists, people were coming to her house because she would not allow the B word on her station. She wouldn't allow certain videos to be played on the station because she had standards. She wouldn't allow certain things. We don't have those anymore. In BET, we used to look forward to it. We used to look forward to it because it was somewhat wholesome, but it was still very much culture. And we just don't have that anymore.
We don't have culture. We have commercialism.
Totally. They placate to this,
because
to the hip hop, to this culture. They placate to that. And there's nobody willing to take a stance on, like we're talking about with the different artists. There's nobody willing to do that right now. Instead, you're like, well, what do you want to see? You want to see Sexy Red? We're going to give it to you.
Yeah,
you want to see Megan Thee Stallion or whomever else, Lotto, shake they behind. All right, we're going to give it to you.
There are culturally clueless people that are making decisions.
Absolutely.
And that's the problem.
No, the problem is we don't have a patriarchal community. I said it, the Black community is the only community that lacks a healthy fear of its men. Fear and respect is how men protect and control their tribe. But as long as egalitarianism is the prime focus of the modern Black woman, just expect things to continue to get worse. But shout out to the few sisters of the community that has woken up, and to the ones that have never fell asleep.
I hate that Sexy Red. I promise you, I hate that girl. I hate her. I hate her. I wish somebody would make a diss record against her ass. I think I'm about to write a diss. I don't like that. I don't like her at all. Like, she be single-handedly playing in y'all face. And I said to myself, who the f*** is her fan base? This is why I hate when y'all listen to her music. Like, y'all keep saying, like, yeah, man, but the beat hit. I don't give a how much a motherfucking beat hit. Let me tell you something. Every time I hear that in my motherfucking car, I turn her shit off because I know she detrimental to the Black community. I know she motherfucking influencing young girls to pop they open for a baby. I know that's what they're doing. And in the same breath, she's influencing these young girls to be ratchet, nasty, and trifling. And then she's telling y'all that y'all got carpet hair. So not only She's influencing y'all to do that, but she's also insulting y'all at the same time. I hate that bitch. I promise you. I hate the fact that social media make everybody famous. I hate this. That's why every time I see one of my sisters going in on that, I repost, share, like, comment as much as I can. As much as I can. If y'all women up here got younger girls, okay, and within their teenage years, please talk to your girls. Please talk to your teenagers about this. Make sure you tell them that this is not the way to go, because that's her fan base. Because everybody that I talk to don't really like her. So I be trying to figure out who is her fan base. It's these younger girls. It's these younger girls with fam. She is going to tear y'all daughter's self-esteem down. Keep letting your daughter listen to this. I'm finna say some crazy shit. Keep letting your daughter listen to this and see what happens. She gonna tear your daughter's self-esteem down piece by piece. Sexy Red is making a mockery out of black girls' hair and saying it looks like carpet and saying that it's unattractive, along with turning your daughter into a... I hate this with everything in me.
But anyway, man, that's the video for today. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like the damn video. Be sure to click here to see why black mothers may be the reason they sons date Becky, Maria, and Chun-Li in America. Be sure to follow me on TikTok at NGEnevergoodenough, all one word. Or follow me on Instagram at NGE_nevergoodenough. Or if you want to do some business with me, be sure to hit me up on my email at NGEnevergoodenough@gmail.com. And remember, become the change you want to see. It's your boy, NGE. Peace.